Okay, if some days I mean, you can definitely, yeah, keep me reminding, or you can also record it at your sites as well. No issue. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for reminding me. So there I'm following a dictionary method. I'm just introducing marks as well. I'm not introducing age and date of birth. Okay. It is taking some time. So those data which are not present over here, Python will be inserting null value. Null is represented as NaN over here. Total marks of science he received just like 820. Okay, it's fine. I need to remove the ignored index too. Yes. So while inserting the data, it will be searching for an index. Okay. So I can mention this thing. Ignored index equal true. That means it will not search for index. It will just append the record when the existing record ends. So it will be keeping the, this is one kind of parameter. Let me show you. Okay, it's been added, but it's not getting reflected in the same data frame. Okay. Yes. So yeah, the same thing. The existing data frame, it's not getting updated in the append command. It's I just received a warning. So append will be depreciated in future pandas. Okay. So it's helping me with pandas concat. I can use pandas.concat as well. Instead of this, I can use this thing. Okay. So just this is a warning, no error. Okay. Now I try to insert this kind of record, Shankar Science, and you can see the new index is 12. Till the existing data frame, it was 11. The last index was 11, and now it's 12. So just put ignore index and it will capture. It's an incremental stuffs, auto generator stuffs. So it will be just catching the next available index. So you can see the age and date of birth is not there. That's why it's taking null value. It's a null representation in Python. Okay, NaN. How to drop a thing? How we can drop? Okay, let's drop df2 equal df dot drop. Drop, I think I can use levels. Okay, levels means levels will representing which index I need to drop. Okay, so I can pass, suppose I want to drop 1, 2, 3. The first three index, I mean, say 1, 2, 3 indexes from the entire data set. I need to maintain the axis as well. Axis equals 0. Let's print df2. You can see it has deleted the record. Whatever I have mentioned, 1, 2, 3. I can use the range as well. So suppose I need to do a particular bunch of things. Okay. So I can use range keyword. The same thing we have used at the time of for loop. Okay. So this is the concept of dropping records from the data frame. This is fine for both of you, Tanuja, Prasanna, till now.
Yeah, yes, okay.
Okay. The other person didn't join. Not sure. Okay, they'll be checking the recording. It's fine. Replace. Replace will replace a particular keyword over here. So all this kind of operation. Okay, Tanuja, I was discussing before the meeting. The particular representation that Google Colab I was showing to you. I
Oh
was
yes.
checking. They are using all these kind of stuffs. Let me show you quickly. Those are the practical scenarios you require. So they're importing NumPy pandas. I just checked one on two of them. Okay, it's new for you actually, Prasanna. Just this is a project. Okay, so it's they are using the data frames for the data analytics purpose. Okay, but they're using the same stuffs, whatever we are learning, just like they're dropping this particular column from a data set to Kaggle data set. They do not require this kind of column unnamed. So they're dropping this column. At the beginning, they need to clean the entire data set. Okay, so just check df.drop statement axis 1. In place true, it's not required one. Can use, you cannot use. They're replacing a column name, renaming a column name by this. Okay. So all the things what we are learning over here, it's similar kind of stuffs. It's they are doing Python transformation by pandas. So it's exactly similar kind of stuffs. Sometimes they are doing some extra things or some minute levels of things. What I'm not covering over here. So that thing you can quickly search it with your requirement in your web. They will be helping you out, or you can also check it in the particular uh, pandaspydata.org. That thing. It's I mean huge documentation is available over here. And search the thing over here. Okay. Now how to replace something? Let me just print the entire thing again. Dear. df.replace. I can only use the replace keyword. Okay. So I want to update. Suppose the subject maths. It's in caps to mathematics. Everything has been updated to history. Give me 1 second. What happens? Okay, just let me use some dictionary as well. Give me 1 second, huh? Just give me 1 second. Okay, so it's by using dictionary, it's working. So the key is the old one, and which one I want to replace instead of the old one, it's been replacing. So I can use multiple things over here. Just different key value pairs. Just put comma. Can put suppose history. Okay, so I can put any kind of replacement, whatever is required by the entire dictionary. Okay, this is just replace keyword. Okay, What is aggregation functions over here? This is very, very important. How we can do aggregation. In SQL, we have learned the group by keyword there with lots of aggregation functions, just like sum, mean, max, this kind of stuff. So I can also do the same thing. df dot, okay, df dot group by, on top of kind of which kind of things I want to grouping it. Suppose I want to group based on subject. Okay, and I'll be meaning. I'll I'll get the mean of the numerical. Okay, if I just put in these things, it will be just group the entire data set on top of subject, and it will be helping us the mean calculation of the other columns. Now the question should be, on top of subject it's grouped by, that is fine. Then the other columns are name, age, marks, date of birth. For name, how they will mean it? Because this is a character data type. So that's why they will be throwing an warning. Let me show you. Okay, they have just, entire data set has been grouped by subject. Warning has been coming that mean operation should be restricted to only numerical value. Okay, suppose name is not a numeric, that's why it's coming in this way. But we know that the other numerical values are present, those are age and marks. So we can see for history, the average marks is this. For history and maths, this is the average marks. History and maths, those are the average age. Okay. So I can also include some more. It's like I'm just introducing name as well. There are two fields, that's why I need to put this thing in a list. What is happening? Okay, name. Name is not a key. What's name is caps. Name. Let me check. Yes. So name was caps. So first of all, it's grouped by subject first, then individual name. Okay. Then their age and marks. So this way we can do the aggregation. There is lots of aggregation functions, not only mean. There is mean. Mean means min, max, mean, max, sum, count, standard deviation, STD. Each kind of stuff we can put it. Okay. So just like let me remove name subject over here. So just like Alex, the entire data set you can see Alex is present twice. So his subject is also mentioned twice, two times. Okay. So this is count is our aggregation functions over here. I can also use. Okay. Now it's a complex thing. I am just going ahead with the aggregation functions. We learned group by stuffs. The similar kind of stuffs I'll be doing group by. Suppose I'm doing on top of name only. Fine. Now instead of doing direct mean, I'm just doing the aggregation functions. Suppose I want to do lots of stuffs. Grouping by name. I want to do lots of things. Based on different column, I'll be doing different aggregation function. Okay. So within aggregation functions, declare a dictionary. Suppose I want to do count on top of subject. Okay. I want to do suppose in marks, I have marks. M should be in caps because Python is not a case sensitive, case insensitive. Python is case sensitive. SQL is case insensitive. Okay. Inside marks, I can check the max. Okay, I'm declaring in a list because in marks I want to do standard deviation, max, mean. Lots of thing I want to do on marks column. STD. Okay. So on top of subject, I'll be doing count for each of the name, how many subjects they're learning. Just like Alex, there see he's learning 2 subjects. That's why in the particular Excel you can see Alex name is present twice. For marks, there is max, means standard deviation. Just doing this. What is the issue? Aggregation. Aggregation function is this. Key error name again. In was in caps. Okay. Print the entire data frame. I have to print it. That is the huge problem. Python is case sensitive. Whatever column name I am declaring there, I need to maintain the same thing. Okay. Here is the data set. This thing is very, very important actually. So I am doing this thing. So total name is printing over here. Name. Those are the names. And you can see the columns are divided by 2 things. One is subject, another one is marks. In SQL, I cannot see this kind of hierarchical structure of columns. That was a drawback in relational database. I told you in NoSQL or non-relational database, the hierarchical structure we can introduce. But in SQL, we cannot introduce this kind of column. But in data frame, this is possible. So in subject, underneath subject, we are doing count operation, it's count. Within marks, I'm doing max, mean, and standard deviation operation. Okay. So now for a student Alex, Alex is taking 2 subjects, just like Ranjit, Rohit, Swapnil, all of them are taking 2 subjects. Let me open the Excel. That Excel I'm just converting into data frame. So you can see Alex, Ranjit is present twice, history and maths. And the other persons, those are only once. They are just they are present, they are available just one time. In marks, it's been segregated max, mean, and standard deviation. So Alex maximum marks is 800. You can see over here, Alex. In history, Alex is receiving 800. In maths, Alex is receiving 600. This is actually what I just created the data set. Just don't go ahead with the data set. Always maths marks should be higher than history. But as I created this data set just for learning purpose, so you can see max from Alex side, the maximum marks he received, it's 800, minimum it's 600. The standard deviation, I think you are aware what is this? They'll be calculating mean and how this thing is deviated. I can also introduce mean over here before standard deviation. So I am totally using a statistics tool over here. So if you are just going ahead with the data scientist role or anything, that should be helpful. So this is how mean is also working over here. It's calculating the mean value and updating the standard deviation. Okay. Just give me 1 second. Okay. So this thing is clear for everyone. Prasanna and Thanuja, this is very much important. And it's bit I'm going to detailing stuffs on top of aggregation functions. And it's very, I mean, required things. If you're just going with higher levels and also this kind of coding standards, it's required. Okay. Moving to the next topic then. Okay, I'll be covering till distinct. Because I am a bit, I have some urgent works to do for today. I just need to start journey from 7 from my side. So just I'm doing 2 more topics and the rest of the stuffs I'll be covering. Merge and concat. Merging means joining two data frames. Whatever joining we have done in SQL, we can do the same things in data frame by merge keyword. Concat is similar kind of stuffs of union. So next day I'll be covering these two. Some special differences there comparing to SQL stuffs and merging things. That thing will take some time. I need to import several kind of data frames and then only I can show you. So next day I'll be showing this thing to you. Let me cover 2 more topics for today. This is similar kind of distinct operation in SQL. We can use dot unique method. So suppose I want to check what are the distinct subject. I can put print df dot subject dot. Okay, this will, I mean, you also already know this. This is the particular stuffs we are slicing. We are just only calling the particular topic. I mean, particular column that is subject in a data frame. Okay. Now put the unique keyword over here. You can see it's repeating in nature: history, maths. So you just want to check the uniqueness. It's history and maths. They are representing the same thing. It's a very simple exercise. So when I'm just working that one as well. So suppose in the particular thing, we have lots of states and union territories over there. I just need to make it unique just to check if there is any wrong value. Suppose Andhra Pradesh is there. Andhra Pradesh is also present with another naming convention, suppose AP. Okay. So maybe some of the district magistrate they are loading the data or they are putting the data in a particular CSV file with some short naming conventions, and someone is putting it in this convention. So there can be data issue or duplicated data can be there. So that's why I'm checking the uniqueness of the data. If I find everything is fine, there is no such AP is present over here, then I can confirm, yeah, from the district or state or UT perspective, the data is fine. So that's why we need to check the uniqueness of the data over here. Okay. Value counts. Value counts is the same kind of stuff. So what we have done in counts, I can do the same thing over here, value counts. So this kind of stuff is also useful. So history, 6 rows present. For maths, 6 rows present. So that's why value counts is working over here. Okay. So those are the different aggregation stuffs. We can also get something over here. I'll be also finding something for you as well. This is the aggregation that I told. I mean, we have covered. We have lots. We can put lots of things over here to do the stuffs one by one. You can go through these things. If there is any doubt, we can quickly clear it. And I have one exercise. I'll be providing these things after we check the load. Now we are doing the transformation. So next day I'll be covering the joining stuffs. That means merge and concat operation. And after that, we'll be loading it to the database or any other external CSV, any location of the CSV. I mean, any location in CSV format. So when loading is completed, I'll be providing you some exercise there. We can cover up some more exercise from the transformation or any other source systems and all. Okay. So that is the planned thing. Actually, I had a urgent thing to be. I just need to start in 10 or 15 minutes. So I need to stop this session till here. So next day will be okay. Tomorrow I'll be on leave actually, Prasanna. I'll not be there to take this meeting. So the day after tomorrow, the classes should be as per usual. I already described the same thing to